is like a hurricane here in Duckburg. Race cars, lasers, aeroplanes. It's a duck blur. Might solve a mystery or rewrite history. DuckTales, woo! Every day they're out there making DuckTales, woo!
This is TalkSport Extra Time. We are the two mics. We've been talking about FIFA, and we will be talking about FIFA some more because it's a very, very important day. But we've got to talk about ducks now because it's a very, very important story that you want to get out there. Sad story that you want to tell.
It's a terribly sad story. This is about a very well-known duck. If you're a Duck Conservancy person like I am, we all knew about Desmond Drake.
So it's a Duck Conservancy like sort of all over the country then? Is
Oh,
it
yes,
kind of
absolutely.
Like some kind of network,
yeah, we have links.
Network?
Yeah, we have links and, there are publications,
Really?
Duck World and all that kind of stuff.
Duck World?
Yeah, and this is a duck called Desmond Drake, 25 years living on the village pond in a place called Compton Martin, which is in Somerset. I mean, a quintessential, sort of Middle England type village with a duck pond in the middle.
Yeah, you can imagine it. You just go there and there's a pub on the corner, there's a bit of a cricket green, bit of a pond.
He's lived there for 25 years. He was, the king of the pond and king of the local area. He bullied other male ducks who got too close to the female ducks that he fancied and all this kind of stuff. Sadly savaged by a fox just outside the village pub, the Ring of Bells, and, it's terrible.
And, I mean, having survived for 25 years...
I know.
I mean, is that how long ducks live? Do they live longer than that normally?
Yeah, they can live. They can live up to 40 years sometimes, some ducks, but...
Kind of ironic that he finally got eaten by a fox if surely they would have tried before.
Yeah, well, the thing is, you see, the one of the provisions of the Duck Conservancy provide duck houses, because then the ducks don't have to come out of the water.
In the middle of the water,
in the middle of the water, and then they're okay. But, once they get onto the shore, they're always susceptible to it. I mean, foxes don't attack ducks in numbers, so sometimes when they all sort of group together, they're okay. And particularly if there are swans around and geese, big geese, they tend to frighten foxes off.
Do you think it's a possibility that he kind of wandered away from the pond in search of just something more interesting to do?
We don't really know, but I'm sure that, some information will come out when I'm going to try and make the wake. There's going to be a wake for him.
There's a funeral, down
in the
the
village pub, the Ring of Bells, that's right. And I don't think I'll be able to get over there, to be honest. I mean, Somerset's an awful long way to go to the funeral of the duck.
It's a difficult place to get to from here, isn't it?
It is a very difficult place to get to. And the Blood of the Duck was a society set up in Desmond Drake's name.
Right.
And
I'd never heard of this duck until now, though.
Sorry?
Had you ever heard of this duck until before this?
Oh, yes, yeah, well known to Duck Conservancy people. Yes, very, very much so. And it's about, if it was, say, a monkey community, it'd be like losing King Kong, if you see what I mean, yeah.
So he's King Kong of the ducks?
Yeah, that sort of thing.
It doesn't sound like a very nice duck.
No. Well, how do you define a nice duck? He's only protecting his territory and looking after things, and every community, including a duck pond full of ducks, needs a leader, because you've got to be able to look up to somebody and plot your life along the values that person, that leader of animals, ducks, whatever.
But did somebody actually see him being attacked by the fox?
No.
Or have they just assumed that's what's happened?
No, it's just a pile of feathers was left, and old Desmond's gone, I'm afraid, and that's it. But
you don't think he's done like a John Stonehouse type thing and just pretended to have been eaten by a fox and just gone to another village?
Well, I mean, we're getting a bit silly here, aren't we? Because that sort of thing doesn't happen. No, I mean, there's enough evidence around that I think other ducks were attacked on the night, and the mutilated bodies of the ducks were found, and so it has to be assumed that Desmond Drake was attacked and dragged off. So it's very, very sad, really. But
it is sad.
These things happen.
They do. And it says that he was also known for eating large amounts of stale bread and cake.
Yes, that's right.
This despite all these campaigns that are on at the moment to say stop feeding ducks bread.
Yeah, well, I mean, he did okay, didn't he? 25 years, and he did live on the staple diet which ducks live on, much to the annoyance of people who tried to change their diet and their habit, but it is mostly bread. And certainly, a bit of cake now and then and that sort of thing doesn't go awry, but no, I mean, a shattering blow.